good morning, and welcome to Mahala Monday. What a privilege it is to have you here with us today, and we hope you are doing very well. So thank you very much for joining us. My name is Dougal, and as always, making the show extra special and good, Rhoda.
That's right. Welcome to Mahala, everybody, and good morning, Dougal.
Lekker man,
Lucky
morning.
to see you.
Yeah. It is really good to be here, and I'm really looking forward to this episode. The 12th of April, firstly.
Yes.
Brilliant. Amazing how time moves on. And over the past while, of course, we've been interviewing lots of wonderful people, a lot of wonderful business, and that is what makes Mahala Monday just absolutely special. But just to remind you, of course, this is an interactive show. So this show, as much as it is about the wonderful people we feature on here, it is also about your concerns, your questions. So we are live on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course the details at the bottom of your screen at Nickay Productions. That is where you'll find all of it. So you can simply send a comment or a question there, Rhoda.
That is right. So don't forget, send all those questions. And you know what today, Dougal? We've actually got such an interesting topic today, you know, and I'm quite proud about it because, yeah, it is woman empowerment and it's ladies. And you know, I'm very passionate about where women is involved and running businesses.
It is, and today is really a special one because we're talking about a wonderful business, which is called Amanzi Stores.
That's right.
And up until now, I mean, this is a complete introduction for me on Amanzi Stores, but I'm really excited because definitely from everything I've heard so far is really fantastic, and they're really building up a great reputation and all the things, and really putting customer first. Which is what it's all about.
And also making that difference in the market at the end of the day. So you know what, with all the excitement at the moment, here's basically a little intro to introduce Amanzi Stores. I think there's a little bit of a gremlin there.
I love that.
That got me dancing.
Yeah, I love that. I love that, of course. So there you have it. Those are the wonderful organization we'll be talking about today, called Amanzi Stores. And once again, because that is exactly what we do right here on the Mahala Monday, we bring you amazing organizations and, of course, wonderful businesses. So joining us then from Amanzi Stores on this broadcast of Mahala Monday is Mellisa and Dale. Mellisa and Dale, good morning. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us here at Mahala Monday. How are you doing?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh,
it's great to be on the show.
That's an absolute pleasure. Really wonderful to talk to you guys. So let's get straight into it, because looking at that video, of course, we definitely know what it is about. And Rhoda and I have been very secretive and exactly saying what you guys specialize in. But now that you are here, you can tell us exactly what it is you do. And also, how long have you guys been around? Because on that one caption, I saw there that you basically started a moment like that after COVID hit.
Yeah, we've literally been around. We opened up in March last year, so it's literally just been on a year. So we've been very fortunate, obviously opening up peak of COVID, and things have been crazy, but if we can survive COVID, we can survive anything. Yeah.
That is so true.
Most certainly. So definitely, and I mean, that alone must be difficult for a new business. I mean, you start
Absolutely.
out, and did you start exactly at the beginning of March?
Yes, it was, yeah, basically the beginning of March, yes.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
COVID formed, and
Yeah.
like everybody else, of course, you had to close doors for a little
Yeah.
bit. And
Exactly. So it was crazy times to start and open up the business. So, yeah.
I was actually just going to ask you now. I mean, you obviously then at that point having to start a new business was obviously the butterflies were going crazy because I think for new businesses, so it must have been so scary.
Absolutely. You know, you always have to take that chance, but at some point we all have to do it. So why not?
I like that. I love that. I love that. So my question would really be, so what sets Amanzi apart from all other suppliers out there?
Well, as you know, we're a female-owned business. I'm the owner, and Mel is my right hand. She's my branch manager. So without her, I'd be totally lost. And, you know, the other thing that sets us apart is we are very competitive with our pricing. And if you come into our store and meet our team, Mel, Adrian, and Michael, you will see the difference.
yeah.
So my question is because sometimes, you know, I would have my husband asking me to go get plumbing parts, and I'm like, give me a picture of this, please. So for me, having to go, a lot of women out there don't necessarily know about plumbing, you know, and tell me about that.
Well, we have that a lot with clients. They will send us a picture, and then we'll have to source it for them if we don't have it in stock. So yeah, so that's quite a normal thing. Yeah.
Besides the pictures as well, the terminologies that are used for one simple item, it kind of varies differently when you see the picture compared to what was actually asked for.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I like that because, you know, and I'm saying this from a woman's point of view, that there's very few ladies that actually knows the parts and the technical side of plumbing. So hats off to you two ladies. And how did this empowerment, how did it all come about?
Well, basically, Mel and I have worked together for a good couple of years, you know, and Mel's always been in this industry for a while. So I got the opportunity to buy over Amanzi Stores, and I thought, well, why not, you know? Why not do something, you know? Everyone's leaving the country and doing their own thing. I want to stay here, so why not start my own business with my right-hand Mel with me? Perfect. So, yeah, so we've been very fortunate. So, yeah.
I like all of that. I like all of that. I like that sense of patriotism. I love all of the thing that you've taken the plunge. And seriously, hats off, and a lot of admiration coming your way, and especially with COVID. I mean, nobody knew what it was, but I mean, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You know, you're still doing your thing. But just so we have the broad picture. So you guys specialize in supplying plumbers with all the hardware and all the goodies that they need. If I can put it, the behind the scenes things, you know, the pipes and the geysers, and that is what you guys, that is your forte.
That's it.
That's correct, yes. So all the plumbers, basically geysers, piping, PVC, sandware, your consumables on the daily that they would use for any installation or re-installations or just fixing a small job here and there.
So these are the things you supply, because and that is why you saying now all of a sudden when it comes to so give me a picture, because I would I know pipes, I know what a geyser looks like, man. That's it. Thermostat. There we go. I'll throw in terms here and there.
So I just wanted to come back again to a little personal question as well. Why should Amanzi Stores be the preferred supplier? Why would people want to deal with you guys? Why do they want to go to Amanzi?
Well, I feel that we should be the preferred supplier because of our friendliness, our honesty, our commitment that we have with our plumbers. I mean, we go the extra mile with the guys. If there's any questions that they're not sure about, they know that they are welcome to ask us, WhatsApp us, call us, email us. And we also give back to the community as well. We attend the plumbers meetings in order for us to get the extra exposure, but then also to show the support from Amanzi Stores to our plumbers.
And I know you guys, obviously, you go that extra mile, try and sort of accommodate your customers' needs. I mean, I would assume that, and you supply the hardware to plumbers. Now, what happens with like specialized things that is not readily available? How does that work? And do you get
mentioned with regards to those kind of things? That is where the photos come in play. Majority of the time, just to get a clear understanding as to what it is that they are specifically needing. And if it's not in store, we are able to source it with the ETA on that. And that is what helps set the client with their customers lead time, so that they are then enforced to set a date and time with the availability on the product.
Yeah, okay, so, and does that happen a lot? Does it happen a lot that people come and say, look, we need a pipe that does that, and not just...
100%. It happens a lot on your sandware, being your toilets and basins.
Oh, yeah.
Very specific items and shapes and sizes, and yeah, no, it does happen a lot.
Yeah, oh, that's cool, that's cool.
So obviously, if I may ask, you guys have quite a bit of modern technology, obviously, like the new toilets, the flushing systems, whatever.
Yes.
And if I should walk in, then obviously your staff will be able to assist me in this matter with me coming with a question.
Absolutely. So our staff has gone on a lot of product training with our suppliers. That way, also keeping up to date with new trends and new products that have come along. So they're very informative. So if you might not know exactly what you're looking for, they can definitely assist you.
Okay. That is like, just on that, what is a typical day at Amanzi Stores like? In I walk, Mr. Plumber. And just to be clear, I mean, you also deal with the regular public, even if I'm not a plumber in any sort of way, just somebody walking into the store. Me now, for instance, really clueless. And when I say clueless customer, then yeah, I'll put up my hand. But what would it be like? I come in, I need a pipe of sorts, and yeah.
So we would basically just ask you, greet you, make you feel welcome, offer you a cup of coffee if you'd like. Even.
I like that already.
Just to feel an understanding as to what it is that you are specifically needing. You know, we don't want to make you feel uncomfortable as the customer. So with doing that, we set you at ease a bit, and then we get into the flow of asking. What is it exactly? Where would it be going? Do you have a photo? And that's where the photos are coming into play. Just so that we can get the broader picture of what it is, and that we're supplying you with the correct item, and that we're not misleading ourselves and also you as the customer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think also what happens a lot is people go onto the internet and they Google these things, and they go to Pinterest and they're like, oh, look at that, I want that. So,
Exactly.
yeah, I can just imagine what you're sitting with, probably the pictures that comes in there.
Absolutely.
But also just touching base on that, it also helps when the customer does have a product code of the specific item that is required. Other than that, sometimes there can be a bit of hiccups if there isn't a product code that's involved.
Oh, that makes sense.
I can see why you run the store now.
There's hundreds of taps, and they want that specific tap. So yeah.
Okay, now we know why you're running it. I think you already got me on that you offer coffee, so I'll definitely come pop in there.
Yeah, that was the big thing.
That was the big one for
Yeah,
me.
you know what, and it is really heartwarming, and it is fantastic to hear. We can definitely sense your passion about it, because I suppose as any industry out there, and especially this industry as well, it is an industry where the layman doesn't know everything compared to what you guys know, or people who's in the building industry, and especially in the plumbing industry.
Oh, yeah.
And the mere fact that your staff is continuously training and keeping up to date with new supplies, the trends and everything, that is really something amazing, and that should be commended, because that puts you ahead of the pack. And it also speaks to your energy, because I can just imagine, I mean, COVID probably, even now, although you opened in March, well, you had COVID, and we all had it, but it still feels like you just opened the store, so you still have that liquor momentum.
We're excited when our plumbers walk in here, you know, we're very excited. We're happy to see them.
You can definitely see that as well, which is great.
Yeah, so I just wanted to find out, so say you're running a special or something, how do you get it out to the public out there? Because obviously with COVID, it's difficult.
Yeah. So when it comes to we are trying to do or set monthly specials for the plumbers. and not only for the plumbers, but it's open to the public as well. So it would be on our Facebook, it would be on WhatsApp broadcast messages, it would be on our statuses, emails. There's just this word of mouth, we hand out something to the customers as they walk in, so that when they're based, or once we've received their information, we can then basically say, you are welcome to let your buddies know, and when you're on site, let the customers also know, because maybe there's something that the customer would like to purchase themselves. And they are welcome. The customer is welcome to contact us as well on WhatsApp, send us a voice message, or send us a photo once again, just to broaden the information of what it is that we do and supply.
Yeah.
Just on that, probably, seeing that you are the suppliers to a lot of plumbers, would I then also, as a person that's living, basically just walking in, you guys would also then actually give some plumbers details if somebody's looking for a plumber?
We try to do our best with that. Where we try to spread it across all our customers that we have, and not just set it on one certain plumber, so that it's free and it's equal across the board, because I feel that they are supporting us, and that is another way of supporting them again.
Okay.
I like that. I must tell you, ladies, so we got a comment in that came in from one of the viewers right now, and it's from Carrie Nell. So, Carrie, thank you very much for sending your comment through. It says it's very inspirational to see women being part of sort of man's industry, if you can put it that way. And it is absolutely awesome, ladies. I'm so sure, and she goes on to say that it's been a struggle. And I think what she means there as well, that it is brilliant to see ladies doing this, because it is something that you don't see that often. And I suppose you do a lot now.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
So I think hats off to you ladies, because I think you're inspiring a lot of ladies out there that's always thinking, oh, it's a man's job. Oh, this is a man. No. You've proven that wrong. So hats off to you. Thanks for the inspiration on telling our ladies out there you can make a difference as a woman.
Thank you.
And let me just say this as a man, because you're giving all the supplies. That seems like the proper planning work, because women are smarter than men. So this is the way it is. I'll put it out there. I'll take the one for the dudes. Don't worry about it. So now let's get into it. So where do people find you? How do I find Amanzi Stores? Where do I go?
We are number 66 Section Street. So we're based in Pardon Island.
Okay.
So if you can't find us, we will come to you. We've got 2 delivery vans.
Wow.
We'll come and deliver to you within the Cape Town area.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So basically,
and
if
then
I...
our opening hours.
Yes.
Our opening hours are Monday to Friday from 7 in the morning till 4:30, and on a Friday from 7 in the morning till 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Then on Saturdays we open up at 8 till 12:30. And the reason why we open up so early at 7 o'clock is because we know our plumbers, they need to get to their jobs, they need to get their stock, so we need to make sure we accommodate our awesome plumbers.
That is why you do early. That is why you do so early. So now also you said as well that you would deliver. So if people can't come through, you can send it off to the site.
Absolutely.
If it works.
Definitely. We do that quite often with our plumbers. We deliver to them to site.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
And I
It's
think
really out
especially
there.
obviously you guys being in the industry, you could see obviously the what you call the weakness or the difficulties
The
out
gaps.
there, the gaps out there. That's a good one. And you fill these because I mean that's one of the things that you know what you need to go and get these parts, and then you need to get a bucket, then you need to get this, and you're actually basically offering that
That's
service
it.
as well. Brilliant.
That's it.
Well done.
So to try and assist the plumbers more,
Oh, yeah.
we've got a broad understanding as to the time that they would basically use or have available on site as well. Like when it comes to replacing a geyser, I mean, roughly it would take them about 45 minutes or so. And that would allow the plumber then to continue with his work on site without allowing us to do our delivery the same day that they're requesting the materials from us.
I like that.
Well, I don't agree with your time assessment, because I have taken a geyser out of the bakkie once. It took me 3 hours just to get it out of the bakkie, so it's not 45 minutes. It's just...
You could have installed it by then.
Dougal, that's why you get the experts, okay?
I'm joking.
So ladies, the very big question, and I think it's quite a common question. Where do you see yourselves in 5 years' time?
Well, definitely potentially breaking into the market, having our own branded products, on our shelves. That would be amazing.
Wow.
And more branches within the Cape Town area. Another 2 or 3 branches. I just need to find another 2 or 3 Mel's. But yeah, that's potentially what we're looking at is growth.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
And you know what? We wish, and I'm certainly with your kind of energy, your sort of passion and commitment. I'm sure it's just a matter of seconds, really, before all of that happens as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And now that things are sort of, are we getting back to a little bit of a normality? But I mean, there seems to be a little bit of a ticking over of day to day as we go on. As a business in this time when new businesses of, let's say, of a similar length as old as your business is, when other entrepreneurs ask you, how did you do it? What is there that you would like to say to younger entrepreneurs and people who want to do what you're doing, and especially taking this plunge?
It's tough in the beginning, but you just have to keep at it, keep persisting, keep advertising, word of mouth. And if you have one happy client, they will tell someone else, So that's how you keep that going.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And your staff are your key elements, definitely. So yeah.
I can see as you say
heard
that,
that one.
you can see the big smile there from the person next to you. Ladies, this is such a pleasure talking to you, man. And that is it from me. I have no questions, Rhoda. I have really no questions. Is there anything you guys would like to add? Anything you would like to close off with?
Oh, well, from Amanzi's side of things, from Dale, myself, the team, Michael and Adi, we would just like to thank all our current customers, our loyal customers that's been supporting the store from the start. And we look forward to seeing new customers, people that have been listening and watching, and then also those that are that receive our random messages. We would like to say thank you to everyone for all their support and their continued support.
Perfect, beautiful.
That is awesome. Listen, I must tell you, we must tell you this quickly. Hubert Paul says, just send us a comment, and Hubert always watch, which is absolutely brilliant. But Hubert
Love
is always,
Hubert.
Hubert is always on point, like really always on point, and I must commend him for that. And he has said, there's no force equal to women determined to rise. So very well done. He is paying you the ultimate respect and the ultimate compliment.
For sure.
And we can only
Thank you.
echo his sentiments, which is exactly what it is. So I like that. I really do.
I love it.
And we can just wish you guys the best. We can certainly just wish you the best. And I like
Thank you so much.
I like the ambition. I'm definitely popping around to buy pipes and whatever it is I
definitely.
need.
There we go.
Don't forget to grab that cup of coffee while you're here.
I knew there was a reason I wanted to go.
Oh, yeah.
I knew there was another reason I wasn't sure.
I thought as much.
Ladies, it was fabulous chatting to you, and what an inspiration. I am so inspired at this point, and especially during this time that, you'll think that business is supposed to be closing, and you guys are basically changing that and saying, no, we don't have to.
It's absolutely wonderful. Mellisa and Dale, it's really great talking to you, and once again, thank you so much for your time. But before we let you go, is there anything you would like to ask Rhoda?
No.
Rhoda, do you have that photo for me of that new toiletry?
I shall WhatsApp it to you.
Very fantastic. Well done.
Mellisa, Dale, it's been an absolute pleasure from Amanzi Stores. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us on Mahala Monday. So don't forget, of course, they absolutely fabulous business. Rhoda, let me just say, man, I love the passion. I love the passion, and it's and we don't want to ham on this, but it is significant. Two ladies, of course, in an industry that's normally all male dominated, I would say, and they actually supplying the plumbers. They say, listen, we know what you need. We'll make it more efficient. Friendliness and all that little essence and je ne sais quoi. And they bring you all of that.
All of that. And I think, Dougal, what is actually quite lovely is because I find it like sometimes I'm kind of just saying my personal side, sometimes intimidating kind of walking into the plumbing side, and there's a lot of guys there and nobody can actually assist you as a guy because they all like look at you almost like, okay,
Yeah.
so what do you want? You know, and here's ladies saying, you know what, we're here for you, you know. So that is for me.
Do you know what? I like what you've just said because it throws out all perceptions out of the way.
yeah,
Because
it throws
nobody
all of
wants to
it.
walk in a store and like, oh, I'm not sure what I mean, it's so easy. Just take a photo of the thing, send it to
There
us.
we
I mean,
go.
boom,
Yeah.
done. Absolutely brilliant. So this is what you got to do. Go check out Amanzi Stores. You
Yes.
know now where to find them. You go to Parton Island, they 66 Section Street, of course. You can Google them, and they're open early as well, which is absolutely
Oh, yeah.
brilliant.
Brilliant,
So,
brilliant.
yeah, that is it. Absolutely love it. Amanzi Stores. And that is important because I want to say this, I'm going to say it at the end as well. Like and share this video so the whole world can know about these really amazing pioneering people doing wonderful things.
Oh, yeah.
From our side, we also like to thank Amanzi Stores for making a contribution to the Tygerberg Children's Hospital Trust. Thank you very much for that on behalf of the Tygerberg Hospital Children's Trust. Thank you very much. And of course, if you would like to make a difference and contribute to the Tygerberg Children's Hospital Trust, then simply visit their website. That wraps it up from us here on Mahala Monday. I tell you what, I had a lot of fun today. It was brilliant, fantastic. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. And of course, don't forget, you got to like and share this one. And most of all, thank you to Mellisa and Dale from Amanzi Stores. That's it from me, Rhoda. I'm done.
That's it, I'm done. You've said it all. Have a fabulous week, everybody. And go for it, ladies.
See you soon.
Bye.